viewers, you are watching V4 News channel. I am Akshata Shetty. As the PU board exams are coming to an end, it's the high time to know in detail about the competitive exams. So today we have amongst us Mr. B.V. Nagaraju, who is the Dean and Lecturer of Physics at Narayana Group of Education, and Mr. Rajesh, who is the Center Head of Mangalore Narayana Group. Heartily welcome to you, sir.
Namaste.
We also have Mr. Rajesh, who is the Center Head of Mangalore and the Lecturer of Physics of Narayana Group. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
We live in the era of survival instinct. So it becomes very challenging over a period of time to have that consistency in whatever we do. So how is it possible for the Narayana Group to have this continuing the legacy for past 43 years? I just want to know on this, sir.
Madam, Narayana Group, the founder Dr. P. Narayana Garu, he is basically a mathematics faculty. 43 years before, he started a small tuition center. Starting from there, now we have around 6 lakhs students in this academic year, and all over India, across 20 states, we have around 600 schools and colleges. Mainly we have expertism in competitive modules coaching, IIT JEE and Neet and international Olympiads, all this. We have a strong R&D and we have wonderful faculty support. It's a pan-India big group, that Narayana Group. In these 40 years, we developed different modules to give better orientation to the students. Now we started our branch at Mangalore city to serve the Mangalore students.
Being in South Karnataka and having very good ample of good colleges all around, because we call that South Karnataka is the educational hub. So what do you think, or why do students have to come to Narayana? What's that success mantra or exceptional thing that you think Narayana Group always provide?
Yes. Actually, we know that especially the South Karnataka is very good, high performing in the competitive exams. But here, if we observe, in the local competitive exams like CET, they are very good. So board level marks and board level percentages, they are extremely good. And the local competitive exams area, they are doing good. But if you see the all India competitive exams like Neet, and like IIT JEE or IIT advanced exams, the orientation is little required, additional inputs are required. Especially if you see this academic year in JEE mains, Karnataka best student, all India rank 1 and Karnataka state first student, Mr. Gaurav Das, he is from Narayana, Bangalore, Sahakar Nagar campus.
Okay.
So he got 300 marks out of 300 in JEE mains. So, but whereas if you see the Mangalore students, the best score is somewhere around 285. So here there is a gap. Okay. So that space we want to fill with our strong pan-India academic faculty and academic network, and we try to balance the gap and we try to excel in the Mangalore educational market.
Okay. Mr. Rajesh, my question is to you. Regarding the preparation of board exams and competitive exams, I've seen many students who excel, who give their par excellence in board exams. They score out of out in most of the subjects, some of them even out of 6 out of 6. There are certain cases as well. But when it comes to competitive exams like NEET, JEE mains or CET, so they lack somewhere to get the best rank for whatever score they have taken in the board exam. So my question is, should there be any preparation difference in board exam as well as these competitive exams?
Yes, ma'am. Like, it's a very good question, and most of the students are confused between these two. Like, a lot of people will, when they will be starting their class 12, so from initial starting days only, they will be getting confused. Okay, what to do about boards and competitive exams? So I'll just say you one important thing about that. Board exam is just the testing of the concepts and the testing of the definitions,
right.
But they are not testing the applications of the concept. Okay. Which is required for competitive exams like NEET and JEE.
Okay.
For example, they will simply ask you like what is Newton's law,
like
but
subjective.
Any competitive exam will be asking you about the different applications of Newton's law and how you can apply Newton's law in different kind of situation. This is for an example.
Right.
So in all the subject there will be some topics whose applications will be tested in the competitive exams, whereas in board exams, direct straight away concepts will be asked. So when a student is preparing for competitive exams, he need to understand the topics in a greater depth,
Okay.
and more practice is required. Different types of situations he need to practice in order to have a good command over the subject in different applications.
Okay. So whenever the exam comes, when it was past 10 years, when we were the students, it was only about KSET or the Comet K, or we were more concentrating on CET. But the picture is altogether different now. It's always we get to hear from students that they want to enter to IIT through JEE or JEE Advanced, and either they or else they want to get into the medical field through Neet. So when it comes to JEE and Neet examination, JEE and Neet have common subjects like physics and chemistry, because maths is taken, or maths they are supposed to attend only in JEE. When it comes to Neet, they'll be attempting for biology. So my question here is, when it comes to physics and chemistry, is it that the preparation for JEE and Neet are different, or should it be the same? Because it's a kind of a similar exam. So what is your point on this?
Right. Actually, though the syllabus is same in physics and chemistry, the depth of the question paper is entirely different comparing with the Neet and the JEE mains or advanced.
Okay.
Whereas in the JEE mains examination, the paper level is little difficult than the Neet examination pattern. The syllabus is same.
Okay.
But if you see the question paper also, in the Neet examination, out of 180 minutes, they give 180 bits. So the student has to answer 180 bits in 180 minutes. Therefore, each bit they give 1 minute.
Okay.
But whereas in JEE mains, they give 180 minutes time to solve 90 bits. So we can estimate in 90 bits 180 minutes means there each bit they are giving 2 minutes. So we can understand the difference in level of the questions in both in physics and chemistry in the Neet exam and the mains. And if you take the advanced exam, which gives the seat in the IITs, that is sky is the limit. So the paper is very difficult, no doubt. But the basic concepts are same, but the applications varies from Neet to JEE mains to advanced. So especially physics and chemistry, Narayana group, we have a different modules for both Neet and the JEE and the advanced examination. Basing on that modules, we orient the students.
Okay. Sir, when I was teaching, because I've been a teacher of PU students, I've seen many Neet aspirants who will be willing to get into the best medical colleges all over India. It could be in any colleges. But unfortunately, due to certain reasons, due to even they do their hard work or struggle and everything, they study, give focus and everything, they are not able to make it that year. So what they do is they take a break of year, they spend their entire year studying this Neet coaching, going for extra classes, and the 1 year, despite of having that hard work, even then there are few who end up taking up BDS or homeopathy and this. Where do you think the students are lagging in their preparation, or what they need to focus or change their vision in the preparation of this Neet examination?
Sir, actually, the things before 5 to 6 years are different, now the things are different. In Karnataka especially 5 to 6 years before, till 2016, basing on the KCET exam, they used to fill the medical seats at Karnataka state. And all India medical seats they used to fill basing on AIMS exam, JIPMER separate entrance exam, and all India medical colleges APMT is the exam.
Okay.
So in these examination the paper standard is very high in those days. So our Karnataka coaching centers or the Karnataka colleges, they are good at the KSET level. KSET is almost close to the textbook level.
Okay.
So complete the 90% the textbook level is sufficient to face the KSET examination. But now in those days actually that through KSET they used to get local medical seats. Why means 85% of the seats are reserved for Karnataka students only.
Correct.
But whereas now all India there is a common entrance exam for medical seats. So all the 92,000 medical seats, they have to fill basing on the NEET examination, either government seats, government college seats, or the private college seats, or the deemed university colleges seats. Every college they have to fill basing on the NEET. Here in the NEET examination, it is the level of NEET exactly, it is more than KCET and less than AIMS. That is the intermediate level between the AIMS and AIPMT exam and the KCET exam. But it is absolutely tougher side than the board level. So they need additional inputs than the board level, and a regular practice, a quality teaching and quality practice and quality content and quality examinations. That is very important. Suppose a first time if they feel they without writing any practice exams, if they enter into the final NEET, it is impossible to crack. Why? Means time management is very crucial. Each minute they have to do one bit.
Okay.
So in throughout year, what is our plan is every week one model exam, NEET model exam, and the every week we give the error list to the student. So what are the errors they are doing? We are asking the students to practice those errors. So automatically week by week, the child improves. And textbook we ask them to read. Along with that, we give the Narayana specially designed, our R&D designed volumes also we give. And those bits if they practice, if they follow the lectures well, then certainly they will come up well in the NEET examination.
Okay. So when most of the students are quite good in this objective type, but they are not able to do it in the stipulated time, because since there is a negative marking too in these competitive exams like JEE and NEET. So what do you think they need to do that, or what should be their time management or ideas to come or solve it within that stipulated time?
No doubt competitive examination is a psychological battle. Why? Means here for sake of around 1 lakh medical seats, 16 lakh students are applying for it. So whenever this much of competition is there, means generally the student they feel more stress and they feel low confidence levels. Here the thing is practice is the key.
Okay.
So say generally students what they will do means till their board exams they prepare only board, and last 2 months or 3 months they prepare for NEET. It is the wrong failure strategy.
Okay.
The day when they enter into 11th class, from that day, the first day the teacher if they taught some topic, on the same topic they have to prepare NEET.
Okay.
So 2 years of time if they prepare both board and the NEET modules integratedly, then it is very easy to crack the medical seat for an above average and good student.
Okay. When it comes to these entrance exams, it is also one set of students where they completely neglect the board concepts. All their aim is to just get the passing marks or average score in the board exams, but their more concentration will be always on the JEE mains and NEET. So do you think it's right from the student point of view, or what they need to do? Do they need to balance both? Because their answer would be, however, the board exam score is not going to be considered, so then why then waste time over there? So what would you like to say, sir?
No, it is absolutely wrong. The board textbook is the base, is the key. First of all, once if they get the grip on the board textbook, then only they have to move to the competitive modules.
Okay.
Why? Means here absolutely the board syllabus is the syllabus of NEET. Except the depth of the question paper, the content is same, the concept is same, but the application is different. So first basically the student has to get good grip on the textbook, then they have to practice the higher end applications. So if they neglect the board means it is the basic. Right. Without basic they can't do the higher level. It is impossible. So they are not supposed to neglect the board, but base is the board. From there they have to construct the building. Without that, preparing for competitive is not good. And other thing is, only board if they prepare also, in the final NEET examination they can't score even 50%.
Okay.
So at least to get the medical seat they have to get 70 to 75% score, then only they get MBBS seat. So that 25 to 30% additional marks, to score that additional marks, they have to practice objective questions every day, and they have to practice the additional concepts and additional applications, then only they can do well in the competitive exam along with the time linked preparation.
Thank you so much for clarifying that, sir. I think most of the students need to understand it very much. So, viewers, we will have a short break and we'll come back soon.
Narayana Coaching Center, Mangalore. Coaching for IIT, JEE, Neet, Foundation with best ever faculty. 43 years of excellence. 630 plus colleges, schools, centers in 23 states with 6 lakh plus students. One of Asia's largest conglomerates in education. Now Narayana at Mangalore. Admissions open. Contact Narayana Coaching Center, Mangalore. MJ Lotus Avenue, 2nd floor, Bunts Hostel Road, opposite CV Nayak Hall, Mallika Tech, Kadri, Mangalore.
Welcome back, viewers. Now my question is to Sir Rajesh. Many students, when I get to talk to them and speak about their favorite subject or the toughest subject, I get up to hear that physics is the most toughest subject when it comes to entrance exam. Since you have that expertise in physics past 10 years, you have been teaching physics at Narayana group of educations. So what do you think they need to do to get the better marks, or what are, is there any special modules or strategies at Narayana what you teach so that they can get the best out of the best marks in that?
See, like it's very common among the students that physics have always been a nightmare for those students
Right.
preparing for NEET exam. And the very reason for that is, like physics is basically a mathematical subject.
Correct.
There will be concepts, and in order to solve the problems based on those concepts, you require a lot of maths. So most of the students who took a bio as a subject, they are scared of mathematics, so they are taking a biology.
Right.
So it might not be case with everyone, but most of the people are like scared of maths and they are taking a biology. So their mathematical background is not that good. So as mathematical background is not good, so they will obviously find a lot of difficulty solving the problems in physics.
Right.
So this is the major reason why people are not good in physics. So as a teacher, what the role of a teacher should be that whenever a student comes to you for preparation of his competitive exam, so you need to strengthen his mathematical concepts. Like some basic mathematics is required.
Okay.
So as an institute, we should teach those mathematical concepts in detail, so that the people get a lot of confidence and strength. And once like they start getting the confidence in mathematical things, so they will start liking the subject, because physics is such a beautiful subject.
Correct.
It is related to the real world problems. So when you know the concepts, you know the problem, the only challenge is to solve the problems, and to solve the problem you need maths.
Right.
So when we just make this balance good, mathematics is good and like your concepts are also good,
Yeah.
you start loving the subject. And I'm very lucky enough that the student in my class
Okay.
always love the subject. Their favorite subject is physics only.
Oh, that sounds really great, sir, because I get to hear a lot of time the other way around. So, moving on, Karnataka being the state having the best of medical colleges, when the NEET aspirants from Karnataka, we should feel that we are lucky that we have enough of good number of colleges at Karnataka. What should be the average score or the score in NEET to get to the best of government medical colleges, sir?
At Karnataka, we have around 21 government medical colleges and 20 private medical colleges and around 10 deemed universities. So, in these 21 government medical colleges, all the seats are government, that is somewhere around 3000 MBBS I am talking. And in the private medical colleges, around 20 private medical colleges, around 35 to 40% seats are government seats, say
Okay.
government fee, that is around 1,20,000. So altogether there are somewhere around 5,500 to 5,800 government seats are there.
Okay.
The rest of the seats are say private B category seat, 10 lakhs fees and management quota, the likewise are there.
Yeah.
When if we see about the pure government seat, either in the government college seat or the private college government seat, for the general merit student, at least they have to score out of 720 marks NEET exam, they have to score 520 plus.
Okay.
And for the reservation category, if we take BC reservation 2A, 2B or category 1, all this, at least they have to score 480.
Okay.
And for SC category, it is somewhere around 425 to 430. and for the ST category scheduled tribe it is 460 level. So these are the required category marks for NEET exam in the to get seat in Karnataka government medical seat. Especially Narayana group, what we are doing is basing on these, we are analyzing the each student and basing on their category, and we are trying to give the inputs in that. Especially what happened, my friend he is sharing about the physics also. In that physics, main concept, definition, formula, application. So we divide each lesson into 4 modules: C, D, F, A. Concept, definition, formula and application. Our modules also in that order only. Then easily the student can get the grip on the physics subject also. For Narayana students, physics is not difficult.
Okay.
I am requesting all other students also, that is, you solve Narayana material, 100% you will be successful in NEET examination. That much of confidence is there on our material. Why means all over India we have 600 units, so many faculties, IITians, doctors, they involved in the process of preparing the content. That content we are going to give to the students, and in the classroom also, if you focus well and you practice Narayana material, certainly success is yours.
Okay. Having said that, sir, what if suppose the student is already in his 11th or 12th and unfortunately has not joined this Narayana group of education? Is there any possibility that you provide the material by post or the online classes so that they can work on it and get the best score in the exams?
Yeah, we have DLP also, distance learning program. We send the materials. That program is also there in Narayana. We give only the content to them, and examinations also we conduct. That is also there.
Okay.
But the thing is, especially the major focus. Why means in the DLP the number of examinations may be less, and the content if you give, but the explanation part is very much essential. Here the main thing is quality teacher is the actual thing. So 50% quality teacher and 50% that content and the test mechanism.
Okay.
So because of this, all this interlinked. So student and the teacher, quality teacher and content and testing.
Right.
So if you join, say if you fail to get the NEET seat, medical seat this academic year, we are offering repeaters coaching at our center at Mangalore. We are offering repeaters coaching. Morning 10 to evening 4, we have 6 clock hours, 1.5 hour botany, 1.5 hour zoology, 1.5 hour physics, 1.5 hour chemistry we have given, and we have the modules. Every week one NEET exam we are going to conduct, and 6 hours you have to attend to the classes, and after going home you have to prepare each subject minimum at least 1 hour. If you prepare 100%, within an year you can excel and you can get a good medical seat. We are pretty confident about it.
Okay. Now when it comes to the other way, sir, when it comes to IITs or NITs, we have the best of National Institute of Technology, but most of the students say that they want to get into IIT, for which JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So first they need to write the JEE Mains, if I'm right, and then they're supposed to give JEE Advanced. Most of them have this confusion why that with the name or how the process happens. So could you please throw some light on this?
Yeah, actually in our country there are almost 5,000 plus engineering colleges. Altogether there are 11 lakhs engineering seats, but every year 6.5 to 7 lakh seats, 7 lakh students only joining in engineering. Okay. So 4 lakh seats are vacant. No student is there to join in engineering colleges. That means doing engineering is not a big deal in India.
Right.
But only the thing is, in which engineering college we are completing our BTech, basing on that you are going to grab the opportunities.
Right.
So here if you see the ranking of engineering colleges, in Google also you can search, that is NIRF ranking of engineering colleges, National Institutional Ranking Framework. NIRF ranking of all the engineering colleges, if you check, you will get the top rated engineering colleges list.
Right.
The top rated, India's number 1 engineering college, IIT Chennai, number 2 IIT Mumbai, number 3 IIT Delhi. So till 8 colleges, all the IITs are there. And 9th college is NIT, National Institute of Technology, Tiruchi, and 10th college is NIT Surathkal.
Okay.
That means if you see all the best engineering colleges in the country, first 8 is IITs and next 2 places are NITs.
Okay.
So total we have around 22 IITs. Out of that we have 16,000 seats in all the IITs, and we have 31 NITs, each state one NIT. We have around 24,000 NIT seats, like in Surathkal NIT.
Okay.
So 16,000 IIT seats and 24,000 NIT seats, altogether 40,000. These are the highest good colleges in India.
Okay.
So the competition is for these colleges. In Karnataka also we have around 90,000 engineering seats in different engineering colleges.
Okay.
Hardly every year 45 to 50,000 students only joining in engineering. Around 40,000 seats are vacant in Karnataka.
Oh.
So here the main student interest is they want to do engineering in the best college. Basing on that, they are getting opportunities. MNCs are coming and giving the opportunities, and for the foreign universities also they will get the good reference letters if they study in top rated colleges. So everyone, the real challenge, everyone mind who wish to do engineering, IIT and NIT is the craze. They are the local engineering colleges.
Right.
Say here IIT to enter IIT and NIT means it is completely central government institutions governed by HRD ministry. Okay, so for these entry into these colleges means there is a separate entrance exam that is called the level 1 exam is IIT JEE mains exam. In that JEE mains exam, they conduct examination for 30 bits maths, they give 30 physics, 30 chemistry, around 90 bits, they give 3 hours time. It is around 300 marks exam JEE mains. Basing on the JEE mains, they give the seats for in NITs. And also second advantage for JEE mains exam is the top 2.5 lakh students, they give permission to write the IIT advanced exam. Basing on IIT advanced exam, they give the seats in IITs. Okay. So JEE mains exam is meant for two things. One is it is the first level exam for IIT seat, and the exam for basing on the ranks in the JEE mains, they give the seats in NITs like Surathkal. Okay. So in this complex examination system, though the syllabus is same, the level difference is there in the JEE mains and the IIT advanced. Narayana group, we are having strong track record in the IIT advanced exam. One point I want to share, out of 16,000 IIT students every year, 2,300 to 2,700 students in the IITs, Narayana group students are there. That is the success rate of Narayana institution in the IIT segment.
That's a great number, sir. I should say that. So, as you said, or given the clear picture, nearly, if I'm not wrong, that 2.5 lakh students are clearing the JEE mains, and then out of which they'll be given the chance to attend for JEE advanced.
Correct.
And out of that, only hardly of 2.5 lakh, there are only 17,000 seats.
Yes.
So it's not easy, or there is a real competition. Of course, it has to be there because it is a survival of the fittest. Now, in this JEE, or after giving a clear picture on JEE mains and JEE advanced, the percentile system, most of the parents, especially because students somehow get to understand it, parents have this confusion of this percentile system in JEE mains and JEE advanced. So sir, could you please elaborate on this?
Yeah, actually in the JEE mains exam, JEE mains around 13 to 13.5 lakh students, they attempt JEE mains exam. Every year generally they used to conduct JEE mains twice. Because of pandemic last year they conducted 4 times, but in regular pattern every year they conduct once in January month and second time in April month. So out of 2, the students can opt any of the 2 or the 2. So best of the 2 they consider. That is one point. So suppose I am a student, I have written the first exam, and second exam I am absent. They consider only my first best score and the first score. If I attempted second one, first I skip the test, so they consider second one. If I attempted both the tests, they consider the best out of these 2. So this is the pattern. But here percentile. Generally these IIT JEE mains exam or the IIT advanced exam, these are all completely online exams, no offline test. Here generally, if suppose say if 9 lakh students or 10 lakh students if they apply, they used to conduct the examination for 6 days, 7 days. So 6 days if they conduct, morning some students they write and afternoon some students write. Why means they have to arrange the computers to all the 9 lakhs, 10 lakh students. So all the 6 days, morning session, afternoon session, 12 sessions they conduct. Each session 1 lakh students they write different question papers. Question paper is not same. I may get a tough paper, you may get a easy paper. So paper is different. But here the percentile is the key. Why means here in the competitive exam the base rule is if the paper is easy, everybody students marks will increase. If the paper is difficult, every student marks decrease. But the relative performance is always same. That is very important point. So percentile defines the relative performance of the student. It is not the absolute performance of the student, it is the relative performance. Say for example, JEE mains is 300 marks exam. Out of 300 marks, in that particular session out of 1 lakh students, the best student marks is 290. Let it be for example. So that 290 marks student, that since he is the topper on that particular session, for him they allot 100 percentile. Suppose my score is 240 and 240 to 290 between there are 1000 students. So my position is 1000th position. So how they define the percentile means, the percentile formula, the number of students who scored less than your marks, less than and equal your marks. So out of 1 lakh students, I am the 1000th best student. So how many students got equal and less than my mark in that particular day? 99,000 students. Why means out of 1 lakh attended students, my position is 1000th position. So that means 99,000 students they got less score than me. So 99,000 divided by total number of students attempted the exam into 100, that is percentile. So my percentile is 99. Suppose I am the 500th student, so my percentile is 99.5. Likewise they calculate the percentile. In each subject they calculate the percentile, maths percentile, physics percentile, chemistry percentile, total percentile. Basing on that, all the examinations percentiles they put in the order for all the 9 lakh students. Basing on that percentile they give the ranking, and after decimal they are considering 7 digits, that is the competition. So suppose 98.996752 till 7th digit they are going to consider the while ranking they are going to consider your percentile. So that is the why means the marks are very close, the competition is very close, that indicates. Okay. Yes.
Now that you have explained that complicated percentile in the simplest way, now I get somewhere the gist of why Narayana Group of Education is so important. With this, we'll be continuing the talk show after a short break.
Narayana Coaching Center, Mangalore. Coaching for IIT, JEE, Neet, Foundation with best ever faculty. 43 years of excellence. 630 plus colleges, schools, centers in 23 states with 6 lakh plus students. One of Asia's largest conglomerates in education. Now Narayana at Mangalore. Admissions open. Contact Narayana Coaching Center, Mangalore. MJ Lotus Avenue, 2nd floor, Bunts Hostel Road, opposite CV Nayak Hall, Mallikate, Kadri, Mangalore.
Welcome back, viewers. We are continuing the talk show with Mr. B.V. Nagaraju and Mr. Rajesh, faculties of Narayan Group of Educations. So we are speaking about JEE Mains or JEE Advanced. There is a different type of question paper pattern or the total marks. So what should be or how is the scoring, or what should be the average or the best score to get into the best colleges?
Yeah, if you take JEE mains exam, generally basing on the JEE mains exam, the students they get seats in NITs. Say if you take NIT Surathkal, There actually we have 10 different courses, the computer science, artificial intelligence, electronics, electrical and mechanical, civil, and likewise there are courses. So, here actually in the JEE mains, NIT seat always 50% seats they reserve for local students and 50% for non-local. 50% local means Karnataka state students. Since it is Karnataka state NIT, Karnataka students 50% seats they get, they have eligibility to join in NIT Surathkal. So, total 900 and odd seats are there, out of that 450 for Karnataka students. Here if you see JEE mains exam, out of 300, if they get 230 marks plus and an average 230 plus, 230 means somewhere around below 3000 rank, they will get computer science at Surathkal NIT. Say I am talking about a general category student, SC reservation, ST reservation, girls supernumerary seats are there. For them, even girls last year till 5400 rank also the students got computer science. Why means girls they are having additional advantage. So, in NIT Surathkal or any best 10 NITs if you take, top 10 NITs, to get computer science, they rank if it is below 10,000, then certainly they get computer science, best 10 NITs. Below 10,000 rank means the percentile must be 99 percentile plus. 99 percentile plus means out of 300 marks, they have to score 200 marks plus. So, 200 marks means 66 percentage, but the percentile wise it is 99 percentile plus. If they score, then in the top NITs they get computer science seat. But any NIT or any seat, if I get seat in NIT it is enough means somewhere around 50,000 rank also in open category the students can get NIT seat. 50,000 means somewhere around the marks are around 120 marks. So, in general category out of 300 marks, if they get 120 marks to 120 to 130 in between, they will get seat in some NIT. And after that IITs. You asked about IIT. Say IIT generally total IIT there is no local reservation. Say in our state we have IIT at Dharwad, but Karnataka students are not having any special reservation there. So, it is based on the all India competition they fill the seats. So, especially in IITs out of 16,000 seats 50% are reservation, 50% general. So, around 8,000 seats are there in general. Till 12,000 rank they get seat in IIT. So, till 12,000 rank means somewhere around even an average last 10 years statistics if you see around 30% marks in IIT advanced exam if they get, they will get a seat in IIT. Say in IIT advanced there are two papers, morning paper maths, physics and chemistry, afternoon paper, paper 2 maths, physics and chemistry. In the two papers and how many marks we can't tell. Why means until the student enters into the open the question paper, the students also they do not know how many marks paper, each subject how many marks. So, subject all the 3 subjects equally they give, but how many marks the paper, total paper how many marks, what are the model of questions they are giving, how many negative marking, some sections may not having negative marking, some are having negative marking, we do not know. So, what Narayana group is doing is from past 10 years 20 different models are there in IIT, all the 20 models we try to export to the students. Every week one model we put. So, students also they expose for different IIT advanced model papers. In the IIT advanced exam, a best comfortable IIT seat for a general category means say in the grade 1 colleges, grade 1 means top 8 IITs, top 8 IITs in the general category to get in computer science, they have to get below 1000 rank. So, below 1000 rank in IIT is the wonderful rank. Below 1000 rank means total Karnataka state below 1000 last academic year around 42 students they got. Total Karnataka state in different institutions. So, that is the toughest competition where out of that Narayana group got 12. So, that is the main role of Narayana group in producing IIT seats. Say here in this below 1000 means the percentage must be somewhere around 50%. So, out of 100 marks, 50 marks if they get a wonderful IIT seat. That is the standard of IIT question paper. and our modules also from day one of you take admission, if you take admission in the month of June, from June to next 2 years, every week continuously we conduct mains exam and advanced exam, we give that orientation, automatically you reach to that level after 2 years of orientation.
Okay. Past few years, I feel happy to see the students being very concentrated or focused on what they exactly want, and also parents are very supportive. But having said that, there are also one set of students who realize that IITs, they need to get into IIT, or the JEE mains are coming near only or after they finish their board exams. So since there is very less time, is it still possible for them to, or is Narayana Group of Education provide any crash courses for this short period of time, so that still they can make it to IITs?
Yeah, so like we are planning to launch some crash course for around 40 to 45 days at Mangalore Center.
Okay.
So we'll be trying our level best to at least give some insight to the entire syllabus that is being asked in the IIT JEE syllabus or KCET or Neet syllabus.
Okay.
So we'll try to cover up entire syllabus and with an ample practice, so that student can at least attempt a paper in a much more confident and a better way. Because the board, sir has already told that the board exam is not sufficient enough to prepare you for a competitive exam. So for competitive exams we need a different kind of approach, like you need to be having a good problem solving skills, that is application based questions.
Right.
So in this crash course we'll try to develop that problem solving approach in our students who will be studying with us. So we'll definitely charge up the students for these exams in the coming time.
Okay. Now that you said that there is a crash course coming in Mangalore, and recently the Mangalore branch have been started. What are the different courses that has been offered in Mangalore branch, sir?
So ma'am, like we are going to offer here the courses for Neet 1 year program and 2 year program.
Okay.
And for IIT JEE 1 year and 2 year program. And we are also going to provide a Neet 1 year repeater batch program and JEE 1 year repeater batch program. So these are the different courses we are planning. And apart from that, we are also going to launch a course for the students of class 8, 9th and 10th, because I believe that when a student starts learning the science and math subject for the very first time, that starts from class 8th or 9th.
Okay.
And those who start at that time and from the beginning itself, they get quality teaching and quality content.
Okay.
So they start their preparation early, and those who start their preparation early, they always have an extra advantage over the others. So they have a fair amount of chances for clearing of these competitive exams with a very good rank in near future. And this has been my experience in the last 10 years, that those students who have started early for preparing their competitive exams has finally succeeded in getting single digit ranks in these exams, like rank 6, rank 7 like this. So I have taught a number of students who have secured a rank in top 10 in my last years of experiences.
Okay.
So those who start early, they always have an extra advantage. So we are also going to launch this course in Mangalore branch, where we start training the students of class 8 and 9, 10th for these competitive exams and for international Olympiads like International Junior Science Olympiads, International Bio Olympiad, Physics Olympiad. So these kind of courses we are going to launch for our students at Mangalore.
Okay, so now I get to know why it is or what is the success mantra of Narayana Education. Now that we have come to the end of this program, I thank Mr. B.V. Nagaraju sir and Mr. Rajesh of Narayana Group of Education for giving a clear picture on all these competitive exams. I am pretty sure that you have made very clear to all the students or the PU students as well as their parents. So thank you so much for spending your quality time, sir. Thank you. Past 1 hour, we have been discussing about in detail about the different competitive exams and the percentile system, or how to get the best marks on this competitive exam. So now that we have come to an end of this program, I thank Mr. B.V. Nagaraju and Mr. Rajesh of Narayan Group of Education for giving a crystal clear picture on these competitive exam. I'm pretty sure this program is going to help a lot of students as well as parents. Thank you so much, sir.
Narayana Coaching Center, Mangalore. Coaching for IIT, JEE, Neet, Foundation with best ever faculty. 43 years of excellence. 630 plus colleges, schools, centers in 23 states with 6 lakh plus students. One of Asia's largest conglomerates in education. Now Narayana at Mangalore. Admissions open. Contact Narayana Coaching Center, Mangalore. MJ Lotus Avenue, 2nd floor, Bunts Hostel Road, opposite CV Nayak Hall, Malika Tech, Kadri, Mangalore.